go. Now, putting on a seatbelt, holding a camera, not the easiest of things. However, we can do it one at a time, can't we?
Yep. Whoop.
Whoops a daisy, sorry about the dodgy camera work.
Sorry about that, the amateur over here.
We are back in Worthing, back down on the south of England, back off our boat. We're not on the river anymore.
Sadly not.
I hope you enjoyed that those series of episodes. We thoroughly enjoyed it. We loved making it, and we're in some ways distraught that we're no longer on a boat with so much change of scenery and all of that.
We've been a bit bluesy, haven't we?
We have, and we've been wondering what the hell we can do to top it. And of course, you can't make something, you know, as good as the something you've just done if you don't have all those elements that you had before. You just make something different, and you hope that those things are good. So anyway, we're
Can but hope.
we can but hope. We're off now to go and get some petrol for lovely Julia, because she needs to top up, and then we thought we'd just have a nip to the charity shop. And we thought, well, we'll just continue in the vein that we've been, but we're not on a boat, so you're just going to follow our lives as we enjoy a bit
as
of...
it happens.
Yeah, as we continue our quest for England and Englishness, and we want to find some lovely tea sets and things. But let's go and get some petrol first.
Got to squeeze out of this space first.
Just see how good Julia's driving is in a car as opposed to a boat. Oh, no, there we are. Pretty good.
Not too bad.
Not too shabby, eh? So the scenery out of a car is very different than out of a boat. That's something we were talking about, is that when you're driving, you're strapped in. The scenery goes round very quickly. When you're on a boat, of course, you've got the ability to walk about at the cabin, peer over the edge, look behind you, make a cup of tea, all those sort of things. You can't do that. Even the passenger can't help the driver. And the difference is quite restrictive, I suppose, for video making, because it's so lovely.
For very good reason, mind, because, you know, it's very unsafe to do otherwise.
Yes.
Etc.
Yeah.
But,
Oh yes.
You know,
No.
but, yeah.
I wasn't hinting that it wasn't a good idea.
I just thought I'd cover that.
Yes, because somebody will tell us, of course.
Of course.
Which garage are you going to go to? Why don't we go up to Sainsbury's? It's cheaper and you can put more in. I'm paying, so yeah.
That's a good idea.
So there we go.
I'd forgotten about that one.
Yeah, no, I just suddenly thought you'd go to the one down the thing, but actually,
the other one's cheaper.
yeah, might as well get a bit more in. More for your bucks, and at the moment with the cost of living crisis,
bang for your buck.
it's going to be important. I think there's going to be a whole load of issues that we're going to explore, as well as England and Englishness. And that is, you know, surviving in this very strange environment that we're in, with this cost of living, trying to deal with money and life. And of course, Julia and I eventually want to get a little small holding or a house in the country, or...
That's the dream.
So...
Isn't it anyone's dream?
Yeah.
You know.
So, you know, keep following us. Right, I've got to do my card thing. Can you hold this?
I'll show you the card thing.
You're not seeing the number though on the card.
Yeah. Oh, you spoil sport.
Oh, I know. I don't want people taking the money out. Please wait, it says. Maximum £100. Enter your PIN. 2193, which isn't actually my PIN number. Enter your PIN, protect your PIN. I've done it.
555.
Where do you put enter there?
I do feel self-conscious, but we're good.
Right, lift nozzle and start doing.
Definitely not diesel. Struggles.
So there are £400 worth of petrol. Most of it tipped out on the pavement there. Unfortunately, I forgot when to stop. But anyway, so that's all good. Certainly a lot cheaper. Actually, I didn't see what the rate was. Oh, hang on. There's a sign up here. How cheap is your petrol? 165.9. So there was a garage we passed that was 166, so it's 165. Now I buy diesel. We want to go back down towards the greenhouse, don't we, to have a look at the T-tails and T-sets rather. So I have diesel, which is always more expensive, and the cheapest I think at the moment it's something like 182. And that's the cheapest I've managed to buy at the moment, but that's still very expensive. It went up to nearly £2, or it was £2 a litre, and now it's down to 182. But prior to all of this, it was like 145, 148, and then it just leapt. If you go left here, you can do a shortcut. We like the greenhouse, don't we?
We do rather.
It's just a very, very big charity shop in Worthing that's in a hangar. Sorry about the wind, it's very windy today.
Is it a charity shop in a big hangar?
Well, it's not a big hangar.
Or is it a treasure trove?
Well, that's true. It's a treasure trove in
Did the stupid face thing again with
Did you do the stupid face?
Did.
She likes the stupid face thing. We have to go in the main entrance, we can't go in the back entrance. I've actually... What did I send here? Oh, it was a Z bed.
Oh yes, that's right.
One of those beds that I bought it for my dad so that I could sleep when my dad was going through his dementia. So I could stay at his house, and then at the end of that, it stayed in my shed, and then I was trying to make space in the shed, and in fact, we made a video in fact. So yeah, this is a bit of an industrial, unlike most charity shops which are in town, in shops. This one, as you can see, we've been here before, but for those who've not seen, don't know what the policy is about filming in the place, so we'll go in and
have a look around
and see
maybe
what.
Film a bit
softly. Maybe film. Oh, do you?
Hello.
You watch us quite a lot. Do you
Yes,
think
I
we're
do.
all right to film in there?
Would you like me to go ahead and ask them?
Hello,
Julia, isn't it? Hi,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
See?
And you?
One of our fans.
Yes.
I think you get a sense of the size of the place. What we've come in for, I mean, there's so many things to look at, but one of the things that we're particularly interested in finding
Is a nice little tea set.
yes, a nice refined tea set
Delicate bone china.
that sort of sums up
English style tea
Exactly.
set. I know China, bone china.
China. I mean, English and Englishness, and you know, teas on the lawn and cucumber sandwiches and that sort of thing.
Because I want to get quirky with a tea set.
Do you?
Quirky, I said.
Quirky, not kinky, just
Yeah.
in case you thought. What about that green one over here?
Not bad, it's quite cute, isn't it? And that'd be the sugar bowl.
No teapot though.
And that is the trouble.
What we need is
Milk
like,
jug.
there's a nice teapot.
Dime. I must admit, I'm not greatly hopeful of finding a complete set in a charity shop. I mean, it'd be nice to find some more charity shops that are on this scale. So we'll have more luck if we can go and do a binge. No, a crawl from one to the other.
Although there's some wedding dresses behind her, so I'm going to guide her swiftly away from those in case she gets some strange ideas. Shush.
Oh well.
A couple of pictures of
Lancing
Lancing
Church.
Church. Gosh, in something like 1900 or something, or even before. It's got very Victorian 18. Well, it can't be too long ago because of photography. But looks like early 1900s anyway.
Yeah. I love old pictures like that. I'm tempted to get them, but where would I put them?
On the wall.
I need to put all my family pictures up on the wall.
Oh yeah, that's true. Big, isn't it? It is big, this place. So many interesting things.
It's massive.
Wait, there's two of you.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Who do I like the best? Isn't there a poem like that? Forget it.
No.
I can't remember it. No.
I rather like them. I think I'm going to get them.
Shoes didn't work out in the end then?
No. As I was in the queue ready to pay, I realised, I turned them up and I looked at the heels. One of the heels is cracked in half, the sole bit. And the ball of the foot part was quite well worn as well. Thought, well, I'd have to get them resold.
Yeah.
And they were already £6.
So
I suppose I could have bartered, but there was a queue and time was ticking, and they were pretty, but they're close to what I'm looking for. Never mind.
there'll always be another pair.
Yeah, but we didn't find a tea set.
Didn't find the tea set, and it's just good to go and check out and see what they've got in there. There was a couple of things I thought, oh, that's quite interesting, but I'm not ready to buy or anything. So,
No.
you know, it's lovely.
It's got to be kind of right.
It's got to be right at the right time, because you could just fill up your house with all sorts of exciting things.
And it's so easy to do.
Yes, and at the moment,
I'm not speaking from experience.
no, at the moment I need to clear out a lot of stuff to make some space for more of your stuff, because you seem to be staying at my house for longer than normal. I don't know what it is. Is there a magnet in the house or something?
No, many more things that are like you.
Do you?
Oh.
Now, we don't want any of that lovey-dovey
No, none
stuff.
of that lovey-dovey stuff. God. Hello. I have got watermelon.
Watermelon.
Water and melon.
I've got a coffee. I'm not very keen on watermelon zizzed up in the zizzer. I've been cleaning the zizzer. Here's the zizzer. It's like a pair of scissors, but not scissors. It chops.
You call it zizzer, I call it zhuzher.
Oh, zhuzh. Oh, that's what it is. It's a zhuzh. You've got to get the zhuzh, haven't you?
Got to zhuzh it up like that.
So, what is this, like a milkshake, is it?
Just juicing it, really.
Juicing.
Just watermelon juice.
Watermelon juice. Okay.
Naturally.
So, there's the melon.
There it be.
You know that if you have a cauliflower and a melon and you blend them together, you get melancholy. It's a condition.
Yes, it is a condition. But equally, if you get a cucumber and put the deadly white sugar on top of it,
Yeah.
eat that, it tastes like watermelon. It stands to reason.
It's cheaper then, isn't it?
It stands to reason because watermelon and cucumber are the same family of plants, I believe.
Oh, who knew that?
Who knew?
Well, you did, obviously.
I did.
You want a big knife
I
now,
need a
don't
big
you?
knife, like this one.
Yeah, go on. Crikey.
Yeah, this not a terribly sharp knife, I'm sorry to say.
When you lived in the Middle East, in, what was the place? In Saudi Arabia, you had watermelons which were like the size of houses, weren't you?
Not far off.
Now, look at that. That looks nice.
Right, it'd have been like that.
What, from there to there?
Yep. Proper big watermelon. Big old boosh.
And is there a difference in flavour and taste?
Yes, because the centre of the watermelon is the sweetest, the most flavoursome part, and well, the bigger the melon, the more centre you've got.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. So what are you going to do? You're just going to chop out the red bits and shove them in the blender and just juice it up and then produce a drink.
Yeah, normally I'd try to sieve out the seeds. So
Right.
I don't know if you've got a sieve here.
I have got a sieve. Yeah. It's all mod cons down here, you know, in this old-fashioned kitchen. And I was looking for it yesterday when we were making rice. But this is like a flour sieve. Is this all right?
Oh, that'll do it, yeah.
Grand.
And I would ordinarily chuck these in the tortoise enclosure, but you don't have a tortoise.
No. At least I don't think we've got a tortoise. Anybody in there? Probably rats. Shh. Don't tell Julia. Although you like rats, don't you?
I love rats.
Yeah, she's a ratatouille person. So that looks really nice.
I love watermelon. Do you want a piece?
No. Yes. I like it like that. Very refreshing because I can crunch it. I like the texture. I'm not so keen when it's a drink.
Well, I'll leave you a quarter then.
Very kind.
Right.
So you're going to take this and take it to little Joe because you've got to go and pick Joe up shortly, haven't you? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Do lunch with Joe and do stay and play.
What are you going to put this in when you go?
It's a good point because I don't have my travel mug.
I've got a milk bottle we could wash out.
That'll do it.
Oh yeah, sorry. Change the plug.
Helps to do that. Lil.
That looks good. Hopefully. Do you need a funnel? Do you want a glass? Are you having some now?
Yes, I'd like some now.
Right, here we are. Here's a glass.
Would you like to try some?
I'll have a little sip.
It might take a few minutes.
It's not the best of sieves.
No.
It's a bit thin because it's more of a flour sieve.
Should have done it into a mixing bowl first, really. Wider. And could have filtered more out at the same time. Right, I need a spoon. Just squeezing the last drops out of the pulp. Done it differently to usual, so not that I do this often, but there's more pulp than I would have had. I'd have had more pulp in there, which is lovely. So it seems a bit of a wastage, but oh well, just a quick one today. Shame you don't have a compost bin.
Yes, I don't actually have a compost bin, but maybe I'll get one. Cool. Well, I'm going to have my coffee, and you're going to have your... are you drinking all of that, or are you going to put that in the bowl?
Yeah, I'll put some away for him.
And then you've got to fly.
Now I've got to fly.
So cheers.
Cheers.
What's it like?
It's good. It's very good. Have some.
It's the next day. I'm just jumping into my van, or at least I'm trying to get into my van. I have on my van a steering lock, which can prevent you getting in the van very easily. So I'm going to take that off. Just going to see if I can stick the camera over here for a second, which is a little on the crooked side. Hang on, I can fix that using special magic powers. And using the key, which one is it? So I'm off back to see Julia. We are taking Joe down to the park. It's a bit windy today. and a bit raining, which is why we've not actually been out filming much. Julia has very limited time, unfortunately, because of the children. Different when we were on the river, we had all that time that we'd booked off for the whole river trip. But now, let me also move the camera. Sorry, this is all a bit cack-handed, and I apologise, but let's hope it's okay. Anyway, so we're off down there. We have limited time to sort of make the videos in the same way as we did before. Bear with me as I turn the engine on and get out of the back of my house area and head down. But we hope to continue, and I don't know if we made that clear earlier in this part of the video. We do hope to continue to bring you England and Englishness in our explorations. I mean, I know we live in England, and so you're getting a snippet from England, and most people who make a vlog, you'll get a snippet of England anyway. That is true. But we purposely want to do things to the house to make it sort of a bit typical Englishness, and also we want to make it, we want to go and explore those English things. So they'll just kind of appear in the blog and in these, hopefully, I hope, and the aim is to edit them in a similar style, although some of them will be a bit rushed and a bit bloggy rather than a bit televisual, if you see what I mean. But we're just going to do our best and hope that you enjoy it. Right, anyway, enough of all that explanations and stuff. Let us go down to the park and catch up with little Joe. Everywhere it seems you've got to pay to park. The original car park we were going into, which has a car park which you don't have to pay for, there was a massive crowd of cars, so that became irritating. So I said to Julia, there's another play park we could meet up, and it's here, and it's got this wonderful car park, huge, but you have to pay for it. And nobody is using it. I wonder how much it costs. It says it's 60p an hour, 50p for half an hour, £1.20 for two. So it's annoying that we've got two cars. Oh, here she comes.
Hello.
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 Hello, Joe. How are you? Nice to see you. Oh, you got your ball. So it's 60p an hour or £1.20. It's annoying we've got two cars.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Put the £1.20 in?
Yeah, I'll have to see if I've got some change.
It doesn't take a card.
They take cards?
Yeah. Doesn't accept a card if you've got to put the number in. It can only accept a card if you've got.
Okay, well, I'll pay for parking then. Be quiet.
Hello, Joe.
Is the button point?
Now, mind the big puddle. Don't want to get your feet wet.
Did you just point out the big puddles?
I did. Come round this side, Joe.
Walk nicely, that's it. Keep your feet dry.
So how are you, Joe?
Yes.
We haven't seen. What do you mean, yes, and running off? Don't go in them. No, Joe. You'll get wet feet.
Home time. Ready?
Yeah,
Right there.
I wanted to film Joe going down there because I slipped and fell down myself. Oh gosh, he's coming.
Of course he had to copy you and come down front way.
Oh dear. One more time. Is that fun?
Yes.
Yeah. No, you're supposed to ask me that. I don't know.
Go!
Well, the object really coming down the park was to share a little bit of that lovely melon that we had, well, you'd prepared yesterday, but Joe doesn't want any of that.
Nope. Which is a very strange thing, I must say.
It was also supposed to rain today, and that limited what we were going to do, but in the end it didn't rain. The sun has been out, it's been a bit grim, as is typical English weather, so we've got a bit of Englishness in there.
We must remember, it wouldn't be such a green country if it weren't for all the rain we get.
Exactly, and we have come out of that summer where the grass had disappeared, and suddenly it's all come back. And that reminds me, we are going into the autumn, and so some of the things I want to show off in the forthcoming weeks is when Julia and I go off in search of the autumn colours. Woods, parks, other places I can't think of. And have you had a nice time, Joe? Just going to show us your back of your head. Never worked with children and animals. Or children who are animals. And other places. I don't know. Anyway, so I suppose coming down here and adding this to the video was really to sort of show you another insight into our busy lives, because we do have to look after Joe. He is part of your life.
He is.
And unlike the boat program, that we were able to just be ourselves. As I said before, we've got limited time, and so some of these videos might be a bit vloggy as we try to explore English and Englishness. But there's nothing more English than coming down the park and playing with your kids. Although you could argue other nationalities do the same.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, hopefully these sort of home lifestyle vlogs will get better. We haven't got a boat, we're not on the Thames, and everyone's been so nice about those. I hope we can achieve a similar thing. Mummy! With Mummy! Mummy!
Hold on a moment.
I'm trying to end the video, Joe. Say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks for watching, say.
Fun.
Say to the camera.
Don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, give us loads of money. Oh, he's not going to say it.
Mommy.
Oh, we better go.
You go on the swing.
We'll catch you next time.
There's so much more we can discuss, but we don't have time.
Bye.